Hello, Hopperson. Abby Aberstein, hello. Appreciate that thumbs up, y'all. Appreciate you coming in, Hopperson. Yeah, I got your comment where you missed me yesterday. Yeah, I got it. Appreciate you coming in today, y'all. Thank you. How's everybody doing? Good evening. Good evening, y'all. You like to share it? Thank you. Thank you. You're still a member, and I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I really do, y'all. Thank you. How do I get that link to the members out there, y'all? You know how to do it, Hopperson? You get that link, and I'll go ahead and pin it up there. I know how to do so much more, but where's it at, y'all? How many's coming in tonight? Where's it at? Where's that link at? I think it's somewhere over here, membership. I may be a member to my own channel. I don't know. But if you get it for me, I'd appreciate that link. Thank you. We got 7 thumbs up already. Thank you. I was going to talk about something here in a minute. I don't know yet what. That link there don't work. What's I can't get it to work. Share that link. Well, thank you. I can't get it to work. I believe that's this live stream. But anyway, yeah. Thank you, Joe Smith. What's going on, man? Why you not blue? Let me turn you blue, man. Thank you. I don't know why. Hello, Max. How you doing, brother? You got anything you want to tell us? Hello, Darren Ortiz. How's everybody doing this Sunday? It's beautiful, y'all. What's going on? Life is what's happening, for real. Because you're already on your channels, yes. I am, aren't I? Like, man, that link don't work. Y'all know the ocean current is turning in the opposite direction. Have y'all heard about that? Yeah, I'm sleeping in here, but in there I don't want to scare off a bunch of NPCs that might learn from my interactions. Love you, brother. It's all good, man. You ain't got to worry about nothing over here at Super Days. Like, everything is straight up. Hello, Mike Smith. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. For hitting that thumbs up and coming over to Super Day 46. Let me see if I can run that link, y'all. If you ain't subscribed to Super Day 46, let's get that channel up growing, y'all. Wouldn't it be nice to get 100 subscribers there? I got a video over there with 1,700 views. I ain't bragging. I'm just lucky, and I'm blessed. You know what I mean? Who else is in the house, y'all? Let me get back over here. Hello, Stacy Newman. Pooja Sharma, official. Hello. Good to see you again. Thank you. The Watchman. Going to be the Optimist. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Grok 4 is going to be the most powerful AI yet. Yeah, I saw something about that, y'all. Hello, little bit me. How you doing? Blessings to you. Miss Honeybee, how you doing? Please like, share, subscribe. It does matter, don't it, y'all? It really does. Thank you. Max says, no crap, bro. Okay, the oceans are salt water. That means they're very magnetic. I have 2 childhood magnetic compasses that have never deviated. They're full of when they come on this global. Y'all help my channel grow over here, y'all. Super Dave 46 channel. There's the link to it. Do I have 1 in the chat or do I have 3 in the chat? I'm like, man, I got more than that in the chat. Where's everybody going, y'all? Let me see if I can pin that link. That way y'all can subscribe to that Super Dave 46. I am on 46, aren't I? What channel am I on, y'all? For real. I think I'm on 44. Getting my channels mixed up. Let me see if I can pin that link. Everything takes time, y'all. I had 8 or 10 people in here. What's going on? You just sub to it. Thank you. Leave me a comment over there, please. Do that for me. For some reason, I can't. It won't let me pin it. Ding darn it. I just can't get my stuff in order, y'all. Y'all know the oceans are going the other way. Undercurrent, you know. Not yet on current. I don't think anyway. Hello, copycat. Have y'all heard anything about it? Like, man, the ocean is acting up, y'all. Thank you, Mike Smith. Thank you, Hopperson. Let me see if I can pin that link. It won't let me pin the link. All right, let's try that. There you go. Y'all have that channel grow, y'all. You never know. I might lose my main channel right here, and I got to have a backup channel or 2, y'all. Like I said, nobody wants to hear the truth, Dave. It's Dave, man. It's Super Dave, man. Come on, man. What's going on? We call you Max, don't we? For real. I only got 2 people in the chat, y'all. I see Hopperson, I see Max, and I see Mike Smith. And I see Copycat. What is the know about? Nobody wants to hear the truth. I'll quit telling the truth a few minutes and watch the dang chat room fill up. I appreciate it, Max. Y'all are awesome. It's Sunday night. Y'all know it's Sunday night, right? Like, man, time is flying by. Yeah. They even talked about a lot of people, a lot of news, things people don't know about. There's been a red heifer that had like 1 gray hair on it. And they were going to, over there. They were going to sacrifice it, and they did. But they did it calling it a practice run. But yeah, it was burned up. It was 1 red heifer. They still have like 4 more, y'all. Somebody's saying like August the 2nd, around that time, they believe it's going to really happen when it comes to the sacrifice of the red heifers. over there and somewhere in Israel, y'all, Jerusalem or whatever. What's going on, y'all? Hello, Miss Honeybee. Thank you. I think the count must be wrong on the chat. 4 fires at Grand Canyon and Cabin Lodge burned. For real? Things are happening everywhere. There's floods going on, y'all. People saying the ocean currents are causing these floods. Really? I don't think the ocean currents have anything to do with it yet, y'all. Cloud seeding, radar, all these things, y'all. I remember that Texas flooding, that hurricane. It was a hurricane, y'all. Stalled over the land. It really was, y'all. There's a lot of news happening, a lot of things every day. Like, man, there's something always going on, y'all. I think the number in the chat is wrong, y'all. 4, I'm seeing it. We had more than that a little bit. This Jackie, she's a fabulous woman. Where's Jackie at? I don't see her. You talking about the Watchwoman of the Dragon? Earlier, I saw her come in, and I saw her on one chat on my phone, but I didn't see her in the chat on the computer. I mean, like, what's going on, y'all? YouTube's act screwy sometimes, you know? I don't see her, Max. Are you here, Watchwoman of the Dragon? Thank you. If you are, please hit that thumbs up because y'all rock, man. And Hoppuson's been a member for 10 months. That means a lot to me, Hoppuson. Thank you very much. Y'all don't know, Hoppuson goes over there on these big channels. I see him over there at Dabu77. I see him over there at Monograph. I see him all over the place. Even Richie from Boston everywhere, y'all. I really do. Hoppuson been on YouTube for years. Watching these big channels, y'all. Knows a lot of stuff, too. Because I see, you know, I read the comments, y'all. I be lurking in a lot of places sometimes, you know. I'm like, man, where'd I get all this time to be on YouTube? For real. We hang out in some great streams. Yeah, you do. And you've been coming over here a long time, and I really appreciate that. I've been trying to seek truth for many years now, y'all. Seeking the truth, going down rabbit holes. It becomes a headache a lot of times, watching all these conspiracy theories come to life. Come to real life, y'all. For real. We talked about this like a year, and we talk about a lot of things, y'all. The ocean currents. Was this really predicted? What is it? The tilt of the earth. Is it happening, you know? If something's happening, y'all. Who else came in the house? And I appreciate it if you do. Tranquil Moments. Hello. Welcome to Team 2, man. Thank you. And that means a lot to me, too. Thank you. That's like, if you keep it up every month, that helps support me and the channel. It does. And it ups the little bit of payment that I get. I reveal a little bit too much about that, but sometimes I don't even meet the $100 requirement, you know, so I really appreciate it. It gets me closer. It really does, y'all. I mean, like, I'm a struggling YouTuber for real, y'all. And thank you very much. I really appreciate that for becoming a member to my channel. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Let me play you this little video because I really appreciate it. For real. Breaking news, y'all. Super Dave has a new member over here. Thank you very much. Breaking news, for real, y'all. You see that? Hello, Daryl Calhoun. How you doing? I was like, man, I was going to question doing this live stream. Did I even feel like it? You know, it takes a lot out of you to do a live stream. And I appreciate everybody that comes over and hit that thumbs up and become members. Super chats are always welcome. I even have a PayPal and a Cash App somewhere, y'all. Yeah, it might be in the About section. I don't know. But yeah, to those who are listening, I watched your video earlier. I sure did, man. Thank you. I appreciate you coming in over here. Hello, Cool. We got a Cool in the house, y'all. 20 subscribers. Thank you very much, Cool. How are you doing? To those who are listening, Team 1, I appreciate it, man. Wow. Y'all blowing my mind. It's only 99 cents for Team 1 and $2.99 for Team 2. It means a lot, y'all. I mean, I put the option out there because I know things are always, you know, like tight for a lot of people. And I didn't want to keep it to Team 2, so I added that Team 1, y'all. And it means a lot, you know, that you become a member to my channel. Thank you to whom those will listen. Thank you. Tranquil Moments, $2. Thank you. I would give memberships, but I can't. I'm on the phone. It's all good, Hopperson. Thank you very much. You're a member to my channel, and it means a lot already to me. You just don't know how much it means. Thank you so much, everyone. That is awesome, y'all. Awesomeness. Man, I made a new word out of awesome, y'all. I used that word years ago, awesomeness. And somebody was like, man, that's not even a word. Well, Super Dave over here made it a real word, y'all. Because it's awesomeness. I still got 3 in the chat, y'all. Hello, John P. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Thank you. All the way over there in Portugal, man. Is it flooding over there? I was a member before then, but then I had fraudulent charges on my credit card. I had to get a new credit card and it expired, so I had to renew it to be a member again. If you can't afford it or anybody, I don't expect you to do that. I mean, and I ain't speaking to nobody in particular. I'm just saying, please put your meals first. Besides, you know, don't become a member or do no super chats or anything. You know, if it puts you in a bind, please do not. I used to give super chats everywhere I went on YouTube. And I've kind of like relaxed because I've had a difficult time here lately. You know, so when Super Dave gets back up and running the way I'm slowly creeping up there, y'all, you know, I'll go back to doing some super chats and stuff, okay? For real, y'all, what goes around comes around. And I believe that. You know, you support people, people will support you back. In case y'all don't know about this, let me go ahead and share the screen. Because there's a lot of TikTok videos and all this about the ocean reversal. So it's obviously true if so many people are talking about it. And I looked it up. I Googled it. It gives a limited amount of information because this happened recently, you know. Well, Hopperson, let me come back to the screen, y'all. That blows my mind. Thank you. Thank you very much. You don't have to do all that. But I really do appreciate it with all my heart, y'all. Thank you very much. Good evening and God bless. I see it, man. Thank you. That helps the channel big time. It really does. Thank you so very much. I just don't know how to say thank you so many times. I mean, really, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much, Hopperson. Thank you. I want to thank you. Thank you so much. Hello, Raising My Boys. I'm slowly working towards getting monetized, but you give me hope. I can get there. You can, Tranquil Moments. If Super Dave can do it, you can do it. Really. Which I've had more people in my chat. I mean, I don't know why it says 6 at the moment. I've had many more. For real. If I can do it, anybody can do it. I don't know how to explain, but you got to have the drive and the passion, the want to succeed. And not just for one time or 1 week or 1 month or 1 year. It's something, it's kind of hard to stick with, but you got to have that passion in you to want to achieve here on YouTube. Tranquil Moments. I believe you can do it. Never give up. There's room for me. There's room for everybody here on YouTube. You got something to offer, just like any and everybody else. And I believe that about each and every one of us, y'all. I've always said that, and I always believe it. Or I wouldn't say it. For real, y'all. Raising My Boys, good to see you. Good evening. Thank you. John P. Adventures. He's a good guy over there in Portugal, y'all. Tetrastatic, hello from the UK. Good evening. How are you doing? I love to those who will listen and watch Women of the Dragon and You. And Super Dave, from the bottom of my heart, honestly, I'm not sure I would have made it through this without y'all. Thank you, Max. But it gave, look, man, brother, you got it in you, or you wouldn't be here today. I got it in me, or I wouldn't be here today. Everybody in this chat and everybody that's still here, they got this drive and this passion, this love about seeking truth and having, you know, camaraderie. For real, y'all. It's like family, y'all. Isn't that what the Pointer Sisters sang about? All right, y'all. I want to talk a little bit about, we still got 7 in the chat. What's the blue wrench mean? That means you can subscribe to other channels. Do you want it? And other people, they can subscribe to you anyway because they're blue. You become a member of my channel. If you want to be blue, you can subscribe and people will subscribe back. Appreciate you being a member. Look at there. Voila. You're blue, man. Let's talk a little bit about this. Hopperson, thank you. It means a lot, man. Thank you. You just don't know how much it means a lot to me. because I need to get over that $100 mark every month. I'm like, man, I had to wait 2 months this last time to get over the $100 mark, which I did it in a way. I know I did it. I let my StreamYard lapse and everything. I didn't pay for it for 2 months. When in fact, I could have been live streaming a little bit more often instead of just off of my phone and all this stuff. But let me play a little bit of videos about this ocean current. Vet for Peace, how you doing? We kick dance. Did we kick dance with love, brother? Yes. You're special, Tranquil Moments. For real. I want y'all to catch up with this. In case you don't know, I'm going to just play a couple individual videos and it explain ocean currents. And we talked a little bit. I even got a map where I can show ocean currents and things like that. It don't really show cool and hot spots and things like that unless I go into the settings and things. But yeah, to get a little better understanding about it, let's play a video or two.
Breaking news, a major current in the Southern Ocean has just reversed directions for the first time in written history. Scientists say that this is going to affect the way the ice melts in Antarctica. It's going to affect our weather system, and it's also going to affect the way our Earth can store carbon. But what if that is just the surface level? Normally, underneath science, there's also a deeper truth. Our mother, our Earth, is the embodiment of the divine feminine. She is the womb that holds the oceans. She is the body that bears the heat. And her heartbeat is what we rise and fall on. And for centuries, she's held the weight of the world unbalanced. She's absorbed the pressure, the pollution, the suppression, just like many of us women have. But here's what's happening now. She's not just melting, she is reclaiming. Since 2015, the water around Antarctica has been getting saltier. Salt adds weight to water. When that water is saltier, it's heavier and it's going to push that down and pull up the warmer water from underneath. That heat that is rising, that's causing the ancient ice to melt. It's not a destruction, it's a return. And here's what's wild, us women, we have been rising as well. Our bodies, our voice, our sacred fire have been unraveling in silence. As we reclaim our rhythm, the earth is also reclaiming hers. This is not a coincidence. This is a mirror. Earth is aligning with us, and the old systems that would silence her and us are crumbling. We are not breaking down, we are breaking free. So if you have felt the shift in your body, in your womb, in your waters, no, you are not alone. You are syncing with Mother, and Mother is syncing with you. If you felt this truth hit you in your bones, in your wombs, in your knowing, know that this message is for you. I see you, sister.
Yeah, this guy here, he puts a little better spin on it. A major ocean current has reversed direction. I just wanted to play a couple of these and put the information out there in case anybody don't know out there that the ocean currents are turning, not all of them now. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's starting to turn in the opposite direction. Hello, Jim's camera.
How is
Don't.
nobody talking about this right? How is nobody talking about this right now? I mean, this has to be one of the most terrifying things that I think I've ever read. A major ocean current in the southern hemisphere has reversed direction for the first time in recorded history, in what climatologists are calling a catastrophic tipping point in the global climate system. And here's what that means.
The collapse involves the deep overturning circulation in the South Atlantic, part of which you can consider to be a global conveyor belt of ocean currents, which typically pulls cold, nutrient rich water up from the ocean floor. and drives planetary heat distribution, by the way. And this current system plays a very crucial role, okay, in regulating global temperatures and storing atmospheric carbon dioxide in the deep ocean. So just imagine this for a second, okay? The current is reversing, okay? Now ask yourself, what happens to the carbon dioxide? Obviously, I don't want people to panic. I know that there's a greater purpose over the horizon for humanity. But extremely high levels of CO2 can displace oxygen. As far as I know, this CO2 has been trapped in the deep ocean for probably centuries. So just let that sit for a moment, okay? So once again, why are creators not talking about a major ocean current that is reversing direction? Welcome to reality, people.
How is nobody talking about this right now? I mean, this has to be one of the most terrifying
Yeah.
things.
Vet for Peace 11, how you doing? Only here for a minute. Just wanted to say hi. I love you in Christ Jesus. Thank you for coming in, Vet for Peace, and hitting that thumbs up. The Watchman, Max, Christ is pure love, and I love you too, Vet for Peace. Jim's Camera at Dawn, thank you for being here. Greetings, everyone. If y'all not subscribed to Tranquil Moments, is it Tranquil Moments? Let me see. Let me make sure, y'all. Yes, subscribe to the channel. They just become a member to my channel. I really appreciate it. Called a show for once in my time zone, Puck Elf. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Good to see you, and thank you. The ocean currents, y'all. It has a lot to do, you know. I don't know a lot about it, but they're saying with carbon and oxygen and things being settled, you know, being displaced and things like that. I mean, I don't know a lot about it, but if it's the first time in history, I mean, does it mark, you know, like the beginning of the end? I mean, I'm just asking questions, you know? Is it not able, you know, is it like in the opposite direction, runaway climate change? You know, I'm just asking questions. I don't know a lot about it. This is new. This is just happening. So yeah, will hurricanes, you know, turn in the opposite direction and things become cyclones and, you know, strengthen hurricanes, just whatever, y'all. I mean, will it cause more rain? Will it cause more dryness? Maybe areas like Africa that are dry will become more wet, you know, over time. I just don't know, but I wanted to make sure everybody knows that they know the ocean current is the beginning to change, you know? So just putting it out there, y'all. If science, you know, becomes more available on this subject, we'll talk about it more into the future or whatever if we're able to, you know? So, Mr. Super Sidewinder, how you doing? Appreciate y'all coming in and hitting that thumbs up. The number count tonight is somehow wrong. I'm like, man, it's only got 8 in the chat. It had like 2 in the chat when there was like 6 in the chat. So I'm not even bothered with that. The Universe Galaxy, how you doing? Let me look at your channel. You got one? 31.4 subscribers. Appreciate you coming in. The Universe Galaxy. Let me subscribe while I'm there. Let me go ahead and subscribe to your channel for real. The Universe Galaxy. New subscriber. Appreciate y'all hanging in there. There's a couple other things I wanted to talk about, but I'll just talk about one other thing so I don't take your whole night here. I like going live and I like spending time, but, you know, everybody's busy and got things to do in life. I get it. Can't spend it all on Super Dave, y'all. There's more channels, like 150 million channels out there, y'all. I'm just lucky to get anybody to come over here and watch me, you know? So if I can do it, you can do it. YouTube has trouble counting, Jim. They sure do. Do I need that wrong? Thank you. Did I read that wrong? Thank you so much, Vat for Peace. No, you didn't read it wrong. I subscribe to your channel, Vat for Peace. To whom those will listen. All right. Is this my backup channel? I wanted to run this in case you're not subscribed to my 46th channel. Please subscribe to my 46th channel. I went live over there earlier before this live stream. But I wanted to talk a little bit more in depth about cayenne pepper. I've talked about it a little bit, but I wanted to show y'all who got me started talking about it, believing in it, and even using it. I use cayenne pepper myself. And I'm not sitting here and saying I'm the most healthy person on YouTube. I'm saying I've seen it in action. I know a lady that I've got started taking cayenne pepper in the same way. I was like, this lady has an ulcer, y'all. Really, a stomach ulcer. And she started putting cayenne pepper in her spaghetti and her chili and a little bit on her egg, here and there, a little bit everywhere, whatever. Not every day, just like a couple times a week. And this lady, she went back to the doctor. There's no sign. And I'm not trying to put misinformation or anything. I'm trying to put truth. No sign of the ulcer. I promise you. You got my word on what I'm saying. I'm not saying everybody's going to have the same results or anything. I'm not saying that. I'm saying this is a natural remedy. It really is, y'all. So I wanted to show a little bit of information about it. YouTube, this is a disclaimer. I am not a doctor. I am not a professional herbalist. I'm not pushing certain products or anything like that. All I'm saying is this is on my channel and I have a belief in it. This is not misinformation. I am only sharing information. So YouTube don't get upset with me. You know, I heard that YouTube may even start taking down channels that recommend information that's not through pharmacia, and out through the doctors and all this stuff. So I'm not trying to go there. I'm just trying to share information of something that I believe in. And this will be the last time I'll talk about it because I don't want it to become a boring subject. I just want to share the information. And if people out there come back and say, I had this experience or that experience or whatever, I'm just trying to share my experience also. So, yeah, let me read the chat a little bit before I proceed. Puck Elf, big book on natural herb and alchemy. I maybe I need to write me a book, Puck Elf. You need some schools, Hopperson. Thank you for that super chat. Will you please share the link to your secondary channel let me catch up with the chat. Yo, I got rid of my aggressive throat cancer with cannabis oil. See, that's what I'm saying. People try different things, y'all. And I'm not trying to push anything on anyone. I'm saying hello NM Rocks. I'm saying it doesn't hurt to try something other than medication. Because once you're addicted to medication and you're paying and you're backing up the system and all this, I believe in a lot of medicine. I do, myself. I do, like antibiotic and stuff. I mean, that's good to fight off infection. I do. I really do, y'all. I believe in a lot of it. But there are some parts and things about it that all they're doing a lot of times is just covering up, the symptoms and all this and not really offering a cure to anything. So when it comes to stimulating your blood, helping your heart, doing away with parasites, curing and healing your ulcer. Cayenne pepper, I guarantee you, will do it. Let me watch a few videos. I'm going to show you this lady. This lady here, right here. I watched many. I'm going to show a few short videos, but I watched like many hours of this lady. And she convinced me to try it. I was like, man, the whole family's got to try it. Because if it's in the spaghetti, everybody's going to eat it. You know? Just saying, y'all. Let me read the chat a little bit. I don't do weed, Hopperson. I don't even know if weed has a cure for anything because they're coming out and saying, I've seen reports that weed is causing other health problems that, you know, I was like, man, look at Willie Nelson, you know. He's still here for real. I'm just kidding, y'all. But really, I mean, there's studies coming out against a lot of the weed. And, you know, that is natural. I get it. For real. It is. It's natural, y'all. JP Adventures. Every time I see your beautiful little daughter you have, and how precious it must be to have your heart in your life today. Yes. John P. Adventures, God bless you, man. Take care of that baby. If you got disease, you need medication for the cause, of course. I believe that, John P. But some medicines mask over the problem. Let's listen to a couple videos and read a little bit of information because it works. This lady says it works. Maybe some of you people seen and heard this lady before. I don't know. But I've made it a part of my dietary supplement meals, whatever you want to call it. I've made it part of my diet. You know, like at least once or twice a week. Because I do believe it strengthens your arteries. You know, it even look, let's listen to a few videos.
And cayenne pepper moves blood. Cayenne pepper can be used internally and it can be used externally. The easiest way to take cayenne pepper internally is to start with about quarter of a teaspoon, put it in a cup, add water, mix it round and just drink it down. It'll tingle for a bit, but the tingling subsides. I find most people can build up to half a teaspoon. Why would someone take cayenne pepper like that? I know.
Look, I'm not a doctor here on YouTube, and I know too much thin blood ain't good. If you get a cut, you'll bleed. If you're taking a blood thinner, consult your doctor, do whatever. Don't use it very often, but I would still use it because I know somebody that's on a blood thinner and it healed their ulcer. I'm telling you. I'm not trying to push this on nobody. I want to finish it up. I want to everlasting put this information out there that people will understand that this is a natural remedy and make it part of your diet. YouTube don't want to play it.
Several people that have chosen to stop warfarin and their blood thinning medication that her husband went to the doctor and he said, I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it. Because the cayenne pepper was keeping that blood nice and thin.
Exactly. If you've ever had problems even with, you know, clogging arteries or anything, you want to thin your blood a little bit anyway. Let's read some of the benefits. Why you should get on cayenne pepper. It can stop a heart attack. Can be used typically to treat pain. It can act as the same as aspirin to keep the blood thin, thus preventing heart attacks and strokes. They say the aspirin can cause your stomach to bleed, even your brain or your eyes to bleed. Information like this is out there. Everything I'm talking about is right here on the internet. Poor circulation, use cayenne pepper. If you have poor circulation, if your legs and your veins in your legs, this is a natural remedy, y'all. This is the last time I'm going to talk about it. I mean, really, it it cures a lot of pain in your whole body. It frees up, it circulates your vessels and your arteries freely. I mean, over time, it's not going to cure everything. It's not going to cure it's everything in one day. What I'm trying to say, y'all. All right, let's see if I can actually get a video to play, because this is really the last time I want to talk about it, because it cleans out your arteries. And I don't believe everything everybody says. When I see it repeated so many times out there that people talk about the same thing that this can do, then it's pretty obvious that it's true, because there's stories out here that people are telling about it, Let me read the chat a little bit, y'all. I'm sorry. Watch Woman of the Dragon. It makes me sneeze uncontrollably. Well, you're not supposed to be snorting it. A teaspoon, in your chili. I'm saying a lot of chili, not a one person serving. You got to understand the differences of what you're doing. And I'm not speaking to one person. If you have a whole pot of chili, then a half a teaspoon is definitely going to water it down, dilute it down, So this, you have to discriminate on how much you're going to use or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If it takes a quarter of a teaspoon for one person serving or whatever, a small amount is what I'm trying to put out there, y'all. I'm trying to help everybody, y'all. People out there are, I get it, are unhealthy. At my age, at 59 years old, I mean, something like this is kind of a lifesaver. It gives more energy. It opens your arteries. It heals different parts of your body. It cleans you out with parasites and things like that. And I'm not trying to replace y'all if you're taking ivermectin or anything like that. Do whatever you want to do. I'm just trying to recommend something else that will help you, and it will open up your arteries, even in your lungs, your vessels, and these things will open up.
The veins and the arteries over many years, basically those walls, because the blood has been dirtied, it's like a buildup occurs, yeah? The cayenne pepper is pushing the blood through it constantly. It's almost like, let's just say we get a hose of water and start putting that water through the hose, cleaning everything. It's opening them up. The constant use of cayenne pepper is going to heal that. It's going to fix that. A lot of damage, and there's a lot of diseases that's causing. It's like a car, for example. That oil and all that dirt that goes through it starts building on the pipes, yeah? If that's not cleaned, eventually the car will break down. It's the same with our system. It needs to be cleaned. The cayenne pepper is cleaning the system. So get onto the cayenne pepper. You can take it in higher frequencies. I was taking it up to 10 times a day to heal my heart, and I healed my heart. So get onto the cayenne pepper, and don't be afraid to use it in higher frequencies. Go through the Recovery Health series. All my videos are on cayenne pepper and other health remedies. DM me, message me, and I'll always try to get back to you as soon as possible. Friends, thank you so much. And as I always say, cayenne pepper all day keeps the doctor away.
I even tried black seed oil every day. I've noticed no change. You can look it up. They say it cures everything. I mean, I really don't believe it about black seed oil. It might to some people. I don't know. But I didn't notice the drastic change, you know, of curing everything or whatever, like cayenne pepper does for me. It does. It opens your arteries and your vessels. You're allowing more blood flow. You're allowing more oxygen flow and all that when you're opening all this up. You're opening your whole body system. Everything works from your arteries and your blood vessels. From there, that's like the main pumping system of your heart going to your brain and every part of your body. It's kind of like common sense, y'all. And if it cures ulcers and gets rid of parasites, and it's untelling what else it's really doing to help your body. It stimulates the digestive enzyme release. You look, I don't even want to go into that, but you'll notice a difference. Increases circulation to the gut lining, supports stomach acid production, natural antibacterial effects, reduces inflammation in the GI tract. I believe that. I've noticed my own body, and I don't want to sit here and describe my own body to everybody. That's nobody's business, telling my health problems and things in the past or whatever. I've had a few. I mean, doesn't everybody? So all I'm trying to do is prevent any future, problems in the same way is what I'm trying to share this information about, This will be the last time that I'll talk about it, y'all, because it'd be like, well, Super Dave, why are you stuck on this? I'm not stuck on it. I just want to know people to notice healing in their bodies. I get it. You can pray and God will heal you, but you want to keep the healing going. So if you use a little dose of this, it's not going to hurt you. And you think, well, it might burn a little bit. People's afraid of pepper. This is not ghost pepper. This is not banana pepper. This is not jalapeno pepper. This is not the same thing. This is a remedy. It really is, y'all. It's a remedy. It's a remedy to a lot of the problems. I'm not going to tell, there's people out here put videos of olive oil, lemon juice, and the mixture of cayenne pepper and the different things it will do for you. Here's a little video that cayenne pepper versus human parasites. I'm not trying to bore nobody. All I'm trying to do is show y'all information. And a lot of you already know this. Thing is YouTube doesn't want to. All right, let me pause that video. Yeah, they don't want me to show this type of information. Curing with cayenne pepper, if you master only one herb in your life. If you master only one herb in your life. And I told y'all it's a natural remedy. It's an herb. It's not your everyday pepper. It's not your black pepper. It's not your jalapenos. I don't even eat jalapeno peppers and black pepper and and banana pepper, and I don't do anything ghost peppers to upset my stomach and cause, I mean, for real, I sweat to death, y'all, and my throat will swell up. But this will not do you that way. Curing with cayenne pepper, if you master only one herb in your life, master cayenne pepper. It is more powerful than any other. Rebuild the tissue in the stomach and the peristaltic action in the intestines. Stop heart attacks within 30 seconds. I've heard these stories. I've watched these videos, and I'm going to share the information that these people, this man was having a heart attack. They give him, it seemed like an extraordinary amount. A half a teaspoon to me would probably choke me. I'm just saying. But they gave the man a half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and it immediately stopped his heart attack. These are true stories out there. Boost circulation and increase heart action. Fatigue and restoring stamina. Enhance cardiovascular performance. Stiff arthritic joints. Low back pain. Because stiff arthritic joints, you're getting that blood flow to your fingers and your toes and everywhere in your body. Just, I mean, y'all, I'm telling you. And don't hold this against me. I'm not a doctor. I'm just offering information. Low back pain, fibromyalgia, arthritis, nerve pain caused by shingles and sciatica, strengthen digestion, and psoriasis. This is just known as a few of the things that it helps you with. This guy right here. I'm going to stop here in a minute. 3 ways to increase red blood cells. All organic, diet, and grounding. We know what grounding is. Removing fluoride and Wi-Fi from your home. Feeding the blood, cayenne, and beets. Max Maximus will tell you, I believe in beets. And Daryl Calhoun, I put that in the chats. Max, please eat beets. I've done that. Because I know eating beets, I've eaten beets. It's good for you, and I don't like the taste of it, but I eat them anyway. Even I've seen a video how this can help the liver. Cayenne pepper can rebuild your liver. If you have a liver problem, I hear that it can do that. I'm not saying that it will. I don't know. Don't hold me responsible. Look into it. If you have a liver problem, anything like that in your body, I'm telling you what I've heard, that it will help. All right, let me read the chat a little bit more because I feel like I'm putting misinformation out there when I don't really want to do that, because YouTube will call it, if you have a cure or a healthier lifestyle other than the pharmacia, YouTube will call it misinformation. If I suggest to eat beets and apples and oranges and all that, other than taking your medicine, yeah, of course, YouTube will call it misinformation. And I just want to share good information. Buckeye Jim, I swell bad with bee stings. I'm not going to tell you to put any on your bee stings. I don't know. Maybe put a little bit on your bee sting. It might heal it. I don't know. This is not a cure-all. Buy super beets. I bought them chewable kind, and they absorbed the potassium in my body and gave me cramps. So I got off the super beets chewables. They chew up like these gummies or whatever. And after a couple weeks, it absorbed my potassium and I was cramping. And I figured that out pretty quick, Just saying, y'all. Beet juice, yes, Daryl Calhoun. And this is pretty much the last time I wanted to talk about this cayenne pepper, because I know there's people out there, I can hear them even in their videos and stuff, breathing. I know we're getting older and everything, y'all, but it may improve your breathing, arthritis in the legs and the feet, the toes, and all this. If they say it will, I believe it, because I'm like, man, I don't even feel, any stiffness or anything. And there's a lot about me y'all don't know. I mean, I don't share all my health information. So what I'm trying to say is, from the time I've been taking it, it's been helping me. I don't think it's a cure-all. I do have to admit, and I will tell you, I don't have headaches like I used to. And that's the God's honest truth. If it's opening my arteries and my vessels up, the cayenne pepper, it's obviously more healthier than what I was doing before. Who is new in the chat? A new song. What about habaneros? I don't know what habaneros is. Let me see this.
So someone said, tips on increasing the blood of the body. Red blood cells can be impacted by fluoride, they can be impacted by Wi-Fi, and they can be impacted by pesticides. So those would be the three that I would say would be impacting the red blood cells the most. Fluoride has been shown to reduce red blood cell count. This is why they put it in the public water supply. Then you added some Wi-Fi in there, and then you reduce the red blood cell count a little bit more. And then you have pesticides in the food, which are impacting the blood. So if you want to reverse that, get a fluoride filter to get the fluoride out of your water. Next, you can remove the Wi-Fi. You can hardwire, like I have right now, with an Ethernet cord, plug it in anytime you need the internet, and then going an all organic diet. And then lastly, you can add things like beets, cayenne, and shilajit into your regimen so that you can help assist your red blood cells. And that's the thing, is your body, we're constantly in this, battle against things. So switching up your diet, getting rid of Wi-Fi, and getting rid of the fluoride can help heal like that.
All right, everyone. That's been an hour live stream. I hope the information helps each and every one of you. I'm just here to try to help. And I want some reports in a year or so. Like Super Dave, this is really helping, Try it. It can't hurt you. And if it does, you can't sue me, because I'm just putting information out there on the internet and giving my experience. So if it makes you sneeze, don't be trying to snort it or nothing, y'all. Just put a little dab on your spoon and put it inside your chili and stir it up real good. Thank you very much, Tranquil Moments. I don't always offer this type of information, but it's something I brought up over the last 6 months and everything. I put it out there a little bit at a time, and I wanted to put it out there finally about all the benefits of being able to take, a regimen, just a little bit weekly or whatever. Don't start out big, because you're not going to like it. You start out real small, and I promise you, as long as you're not an alien or an animal, as long as you're a human being, I see nothing but benefits. And I'm not trying to get you to take no kind of goat or horse antibiotic or anything like that, You do what you want to do. You want to take ivermectin or anything, I don't even take it yet. I mean, I was going to try it. People told me to take it. But I'm like, man, I'm with this cayenne pepper thing, and I believe in it, and it's helping me, so I'm sticking with it. So, yeah. Thank you very much for being a member, man. I've been trying it for the last couple years. Let me read this. The hammer brass I have are 300,000. I don't know what that is. Are you talking about peppers? Well, I'm not talking about peppers in that way. People are misunderstanding. Because I've heard somebody say, I can't eat peppers. But this is not the same thing. It's not going to treat you the same way. Your body's not going to act the same way. It's a total different experience. Thank you very much for being a member to my channel, y'all, and sharing memberships and sharing information. Puck Health, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you, my friend. Hopperson, thank you. Y'all rock, man. Tranquil Moments. I usually come on here and rock and play music and sing songs and put out information about politics and the crazy world and the things happening. But I wanted to share some information out there tonight, y'all, that will benefit. I'm telling you, give it a chance, because this is the last time I'm going to mention it. For real, y'all. The only time I mention it is if you mention it anymore, you know? You have to be the one to bring it up. Like, there's some benefits, Super Dave. Well, that'd be awesome if we can just get a testimony later on, you know? Because I want to help people, y'all. And I'm not trying to move into a different angle of doing anything. I'm just trying to share my experience. And my experience so far has been pretty good, you know? Thank you all for coming, and thank you. I really mean it from the bottom of my heart, y'all. Thank you for the memberships and the super chats. Thank you very much.